Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Haley. If you're not new here, welcome back bestie, welcome back. And this video is going to be my summer makeup routine. The last makeup video I did was in December and it's now July, so a lot of things have changed. My techniques have gotten better. I've just kind of learned how I like my makeup on my face. So if you want to know how to achieve this look or this look, whichever side it's on, continue to watch. I know what time it is. When the glasses come off, it's really time to get to work. So tip, if you're struggling to organize your makeup bag, if you have one like this, here's a little tip. So I used to have my brushes up here, but I always would end up using the same brush for everything because I couldn't see my brushes, or like they would get everywhere. It'd be hard to close. So I started putting my mascaras, my eyeliners and stuff up here. And then I put I'm trying to show you guys without dumping it out everywhere. I put my brushes here so that I can be able to just easily access them. And then I also have all of my makeup here. So just a little tip if you are struggling to organize your makeup case. First thing I start off with, I am already moisturized because it's like 7 o'clock. So I'm just trying to get this out for you guys. But it's like 7 o'clock. So I have residual oil and moisturizer from earlier this morning, so I'm not gonna put anything else on because my skin is glowy. So first things first, my first hack. I will never not do this hack. If you're a blush girly like me and you're sick of your blush disappearing throughout the day because you're sweating, you have to blot or you have to like blot with like a paper towel to get the sweat, I'm gonna give you guys a hack. Use matte lipstick. This is the NK New York brand. Girl, this one from the Beauty Supply, the True Matte. It's in the shade Shiraz Perfect Red Blush. Okay, here's a couple benefits. It's matte. It's not going nowhere. It high key stains your skin, but because it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. It does not sweat off. It does not lighten up through the day. And it's very pigmented and it's very cheap. So I use some of this. Beware. She's pigmented. So I also use this other one. I use this other True Matte. I have like 3, okay? I'm not joking. I don't play around. So I have these 3 shades. This one's more of like a raspberry red. This is a true red, and then this is like an orange red. And the orange red is in cocoa bean, and like the raspberry red is in wineberry. This is the actual red lipstick that I will wear. It's wineberry. This one, I'm gonna show you guys how I use it, and then this is my blush. So you want to look very bronzy for the summertime. You don't want to look just like your regular makeup. That's why I have different looks. So my summer is like 24/7 until we hit deep winter, when I'm looking a little ashy, so I gotta chill out on the blush a little bit, get a little deeper blush. Yeah. So that's that. But I use cocoa bean, and I use just a regular like little dense brush like this, because you don't want to use too light of a brush, because all it's gonna do is like, it's not gonna blend it right. You want like a dense flat brush. So you're gonna take this. This is cocoa bean and the True Matte. It's like a little matte lipstick. And I'm gonna put a little bit here. I shouldn't get my mirror. I'm gonna put a little bit where normal people would bronze or contour. I'm gonna put it there, and I'm gonna blend it out, and then I'm gonna do the same thing everywhere else. So then I also do some on my nose, just a little bit, because I love the shape of my nose. Like, I don't want to change anything, but I like for my nose to be a little warm. Just a little warmth, okay? Now we're gonna go in with this. You want to have a wet beauty blender. I'm gonna use this beauty blender, but I'm gonna wet it real quick. For the blush, you want to have a regular brush like this, but you also want to have a beauty blender, because if it doesn't want to blend out, y'all, you're gonna have to have it with beauty blenders. So you wanna be careful and do one side at a time and go with less rather than more, because if you go with more, you're going to, I don't know, look like a clown. I don't know what to tell you, you look like Ronald McDonald. But you wanna go in with just a little bit, not too much. Now me, I'm a blush girl, so like that's enough. And then you can always add more. You wanna add less because you can always add more. And you're gonna blend it out. Do you see that pigment? Do you? I feel like Michael Jackson. Just a little bit. And you see that pretty color? Like, she's tea. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. And while I do my nose, I'm gonna let my concealer sit, but I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. And I also have recently, since like the last time I did a makeup video, I now start wearing my blush like by my eyebrow. I seen on TikTok this girl, she has so much blush on, and I was like, I love the way your blush looks. Like, I love it. I love the way your blush looks. And she did a tutorial, and I literally fell in love with her blush placement. And now it's my blush placement, just a little different, because she has hers like all the way up here in her eye. I don't really like it on my eye, but I like to look a little like crazy, just a little bit, but trust the process. So before we do our nose, because my nose, I do her a very specific way. So I'm going to be using the same thing as last time, LA Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. I love her so much. She's always going to be that girl for me. She's just so pretty. She blends great. Yes, love her. So I'm still using a lot of the same products that I used in December. It's just different placement. So with the eyes, I like to go straight down from my nose. Just straight down from my nose like that. And then get a little extra on there. And I like to go straight here. But I like, instead of going on this part of my eye, I like to go on the actual under my eye. So I'll go like this. And then I just right under here. And then pull it out. And then I do like this. See that? And then I'll go in and blend it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. But that's kind of how I like to get my bright under eye. You know, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. This is how I like to do my eye. And I love a cut eye, okay? I love a cut eye. So now that's my concealer placement. That's how she is. Now we're gonna go in with the blush and we're gonna do our nose. So before I would put my blush, I look so crazy right now. Don't mind it. Nose, I would put my blush on the top of my nose, and I realized I didn't like how that looked because when I put my glasses on, it would cover it. So now I put it on the bottom of my nose. So I put like a little new. That's a little too much. Like I'm panicking as I'm like. This is a lot. I know it's gonna be a lot. And then I just hold on. So this is like an example of being calm and not putting that much on. Cause okay, that was a little scary, y'all. That was a little scary. So I still do take, this is the color Warm Beige in the same LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I put that on my eye. And I put that on my eye. Yeah, I put that on my eye because I like to have a bright eye. The tip for you guys that I can have is put the makeup on. Just put it on. I realized when I was acting scared and I was like not putting on makeup and I was like skimping with the makeup, y'all, when I tell y'all my makeup looks so bad, I would, at the end of it, I would look so cakey. It wouldn't even be funny. I would look so cakey. It was not tea. It was not flawless because I was putting it on and I put more on and then I put more on. So just put more on the story, put a lot on at the beginning and then blend it out and it's gonna look good because the more you add to it, the more cakey you're gonna look. So put it on. Put that makeup on. Now, we're gonna blend out the bottom part. But what you wanna do with this first, you wanna take your setting spray, setting mist. I don't see a difference. I love the e.l.f. Matte Magic Misting Set. I love this one. This is like my 4th bottle. I love her bad. Hate the sprayer. I hate like the, what is it called, the nozzle. I hate that because it doesn't like mist. It's like, it said mist, but it's not mist. It's like a spray. So if you don't like that, don't get it, or you can just put it in a different bottle. Either way, it's the same thing. I don't like the way it blends. So we're gonna spray it on our face. Just a little bit. Just a little. So that when we blend this out, it looks so flawless and good. So the way that I blend is I squeeze this and I go right up under my eyes. And then, basically, I don't know if that helped, but like basically. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go right up under here and we're gonna blend it. We're gonna blend this first. And then we're gonna blend out the middle part. We're gonna do that, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Now you can stop here. A sane person probably would stop here. Me, I'm not going to. Obviously, I'm not a sane person. So I'm gonna take the same color font and I'm gonna go just right here, because this is what I've seen all the makeup pros do who have that flawless blush like blend. Y'all know what summer makeup I'm talking about. They always come back in with a little bit more concealer, so we're gonna do that. But we're gonna go ahead and take our powder and set our eyes. So to set my eyes, I like using that angled foundation brush, because I just feel like it really does help with the eye and not getting it in your eye, because like that's my biggest issue, or was my biggest issue, was getting powder in my eye. Like I would always like, I would come out of doing my makeup and I'll be like, it's in my eye. So like that really did help. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush as well, because I forgot to do that. And I'm gonna take the access brush and I'm gonna put it on the chin, and I'm gonna put some on the forehead, because I just feel like that helps and it like blends the whole face together. I don't know, it's just something I like. You could use like stuff for that, but no, I just use blush. You could use bronzer, contour. I just use what I got. So now I'm gonna blend this out in the inner corner, because you don't want to let it sit too much. You don't want to be too pigmented, but that's just what I've seen everyone do when I watch makeup tutorials. If they go back in with the makeup, with the concealer. If they go back in with the concealer and it turns out looking 15,000% better. So that's that. So booyah, 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 booyah. So next I'm going with my powder, which is the exact same powder I used in my last makeup video, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in the color Toffee. Toffee caramel, yeah. And I still haven't hit pan, so this is a good investment. This is a good powder to get, because I've had this since April of last year and I still haven't hit pan yet. So you can see the pan sneaking up on me, but I ain't hit it yet. So that's good in my book. So we're gonna go ahead and just close our eye and then just powder. I probably have powder all over my eyelashes because I had on mascara earlier, but I'm just gonna put my mascara on. And then we're gonna take the same brush and go right under our eyes. I don't know. I have a new powder technique every 5 days. I just try stuff and then I'm like, oh, that looks good. And then I try something else, I'm like, oh, that looks good. So that's that. But I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go right up under the eye. The angle really helps. And then I'll go right down my nose. I don't do this in the winter time, but I feel like it looks so cute during the summer to have like your little nose chiseled out with the stuff. Like, it just looks so good. But I love this powder. I love how fine it is. I've never used a loose powder. I don't know. Everybody, when I was learning how to do makeup, everybody said get a pressed powder, so I got a pressed powder. And then they started saying get a loose powder, and I was like, I'm not getting a loose powder because I don't want to. So next things next. I'm gonna add my powder blush, because you always want to set your cream products with powder products. That's how you get them to stay longer. So I put the concealer on and then I set it with the powder, so then I have to set my blush with a blush. Hello? Yeah. I'm still using my tried and true Just Peachy Dollar Tree blush. I don't care, still haven't hit pan yet. Favorite blush, $1.25. $1.75 actually, because they went up, but like $1.25. Take this And I actually started using this new brush, and I absolutely love it for blush. I found it because like for my birthday last year, I got so many makeup brushes that I'm now like circling through them, and I threw my other ones out, and now I have new ones that I'm using. And this one's this one. It's like a flat, like fluffy brush, and when I tell you it applies blush beautifully, like that's my favorite blush. Like if I could just like skip everything else and just put blush on, I would. But now I'm also going to do my everyday makeup routine for you guys. This is if I'm going somewhere or if I feel like putting on makeup. This is if I feel like putting on makeup and I'm going out somewhere. Or if I'm just like random in the middle of the day, like, oh, let me do my makeup. This is what, or if I get up in the morning and I feel like putting on makeup that day, this is what I do. So, yes, we're gonna put blush everywhere to set it. My nose looks a little crazy, but I love it. My mom probably watched this video like, girl, that's too much blush. Sorry, mommy. But yeah, this is how much blush I use. And then I take this brush, which used to be my blush brush, and this is now my powder brush. Because I just like the feeling of it doesn't drag the makeup. Because when I was using, I use this brush or I use this little like highlighter brush, because I just don't like, and this was a little too dense, so it doesn't like just sweep the powder away. I feel like it drags the makeup, and we're not doing that. We're not just gonna spend all this time just to drag it off. So for the eyebrows, I still did the same method. Drag it through, drag it through, drag it through, drag it through, go back through and just brush straight up the whole time. And that's my brows. This is the same bottle of stuff I've used. Probably need to get some more because it's a little dry. This is the NK New York Clear Mascara Multifunction. It's a really good brow gel. Once you put it up like this, then brows ain't going nowhere. I really did my brows yesterday. Woke up this morning because when I was washing my face, I forgot to really scrub my brows. So I woke up with my brows like, so they was serving, but not what I wanted them to serve. So now I'm gonna curl our eyelashes and hope they don't come off because I have mascara on them right now. Let's just hope. Y'all, let's say a prayer. Amen. Let's pray. While we pray, let's hope they don't come off. Let's hope they don't come off in clumps. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not. Look, I still use the exact same mascara brand. This is a new mascara, but it's the same mascara brand. Same mascara, right? Not new. Ruby Kisses, best mascara, darkest mascara I've ever used. I'm just gonna touch it up because I definitely had on mascara earlier. So my eyelashes are gonna look really good. Trust me, I have to do like 4 coats of this for my eyelashes to look good because I have very long lashes. They're just straight. So they grow in straight and not curly. So yeah, I have to really curl them, but I can't curl them because I had a mascara earlier. So we're just gonna do something. I have a tip for you straight eyelash girlies out there. I have a tip. So when you put your mascara on, instead of going straight up, try and take the wand and move your eyelashes like into this side, and then this way have it go this way. It helps so much for my eyelashes being seen to just take it, go up, but then you take it and you go like this and you like move them over. I don't know what the sorcery is with it. I don't know why it works, but you just see your eyelashes way more that way. And yeah, I don't know why it works, but it does. So I just be doing that. Sometimes I'll be doing eyeliner, but today I don't feel like it. But if I did do it, and my eyelashes look too good, I don't want to like shadow them out. So sometimes I'll wear mascara, and sometimes I'll wear eyeliner, and sometimes I wear both. But if I'm doing eyeliner, I'm using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and then I just use like an eyeliner brush because it's kind of like you have to sharpen it, but it's like a crayon. So I just take my little brush, my little eyeliner brush. Y'all cannot see that. My little eyeliner brush, and I just do my eyeliner. If I do both, I I do that and then I add my mascara. But if I just do that, I just do that. Most of the time if I put on eyeliner, I put on mascara. If I put on mascara, I most likely won't put on eyeliner unless my eyelashes look a mess. So that is our base routine. That's our base, we're done. Only thing we gotta do left is our finishing touches. Same thing since last time, the My Whole Beauty Shein little highlighter. I just still do my nose. I don't like doing anything else. I don't like doing my cheeks. I don't like that. I just do my nose. I love it. I feel like it adds like a cutesy vibe to the makeup. I'm so glad I found this, because before I was looking dork. I was looking like I had no joy in life. Next, I go in with, which is just like one of my last finishing touches, I go in with the Sephora, what is this called? Ink Fine Felt Liner. Girl, this one, I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend this because it says waterproof. This shit is not waterproof. If I put this on right now and I let it dry and I go like this in an hour, it's gonna streak. So this is not waterproof, but I keep it in like my little go bag in my purse, so if I ever am somewhere I can just put a little some on. So I do use this for my little mole on my nose, so I use this. I just put a little dot. I put a little dot, yo. Just like that, just a little dot, not too much difference. Just cause with the powder, it gets like covered up, and I love my nose, my little nose mole. So yeah, we're gonna wipe this lip gloss off and I'll be right back. We got rid of the lip gloss, and since December, I have found my lip combo. This is my lip combo. I will forever wear this lip combo. It's so beautiful. It's 4 lip products, which seems like a lot, but I promise you it's not that much. It's not that much. It's not that much. It's not that much. Okay. I use 3 liners and a lip gloss. So 3 liners may seem like a lot. It may seem like a lot, but I promise you it's not a lot. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. So first liner, still use the same cinnamon brown NYX pencil. $1 on Amazon just to get you one. And then I also use, this is a new thing, I use the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in the color Plum and Get It. Love this. It's the perfect plum shade. Love. And then I use the Makeup by Mario Lip Liner. Ultra Sway Sculpting Lip Pencil. And the color is in Rich Mauve. So, these are the 3 pencils I use. And the gloss I use is the Glow Lip Gel. The Absolute New York. This one at the Beauty Supply. I love it. I love it so much. It's so glossy. So, first things first. I go in with my brown liner. I did use the one with this, but I just didn't like how like mixed it got. So I'm gonna go in with this. I'm gonna go in with this around my lips. So that's my brown, okay? I don't overlap my lips. I go with my natural lip shape. I love the size of my lips, so I don't want my lips to be bigger or smaller. I like the size of my lips. I feel like it go with my face. Then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Plum Liner, and I'm gonna go right on the edge. I need to sharpen these. I feel like I'm like giving my lips like a exfoliant treatment or something. Then I take this one and I go right on the outside of the plum one. And I go like that, boom, 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 boom. So I have my brown, then my plum, then my little inner, and it's so cute. Now, you can leave it like this. I'll leave it like this sometimes, but I really like the gloss look. And the reason I really like this shade is because it's like the color of my lips, so it kind of like doesn't let the lip combo get too dark. Then I go on with my glow lip, and this is such a good lip gloss. I love the applicator because it's not like so big, it just glides. Like it doesn't like mix it too much. It kind of just lets it do what it needs to do. I'm gonna go ahead and go on the top too. And now you abort mission. All right, final touch. So now boom, you have a pretty raspberry chocolate pink lemonade lip. So now we're going with our misting spray one last time. And then when you do this, close your eyes, but don't squeeze them shut. And close your mouth like this, so that you don't get all that on your lip combo. Cause it's, no. Let me go ahead and do that. You want to feel a little drowned a little bit. And then dry. I found out that in the summertime, letting your setting spray dry on its own really does help the makeup stay. And then also, before I go out and it's hot outside, I do like to do a little workout with my makeup on. I do like a little 1-2 dance routine and start sweating on my face a little bit. And it really does help the makeup lock in. I don't know what the science is behind it, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and dry that. And boom, you're done. Alright guys, so we have made it to the end of this video. If you liked this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All of my social links will be linked down below in my description. My Instagram, my Snapchat, my Twitter, my Pinterest, my Goodreads. Everything will be linked down below. If you made it to this point in the video, put the hibiscus flower emoji in the comments so that I know that you're a real one. And yeah, I hope you like this video. Make sure to share this video with a couple of your friends because they may like me like you like me. Bye. See you next time.